Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Star Traders Frontiers. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 11, and our captain is level 18. You can see up here. So by my estimation, we have 2 levels left to really earn some coin. Sometime between level 20 and 24 is when I like to be able to buy a new ship. It's usually around level 22, 23, 24. But we have some work to do. You could see we're going to try to patrol at this system, and things are not looking up. Merchant ship. So we'll just leave them. Post fuel turns. Okay. Trying to lower Rychart here. It's not a big deal. Rychart isn't one of the major ones like Javet that I like to have, but there's a pirate trap, and it's an indie pirate, so let's go to war. Let's go to war. It's this one. So we'll earn some intel. Oops, and he hit us. That's not good. You can only use that particular talent on the first slot, and then you can't use it. And so they wisely take things that you can't use and push them down. And there's a big X over it. You can see forward thrusters can only be used in that first slot. So let's do this instead, because we want to be able to hit him. He's going to twitch surge and come right at us. So yay for him. We're going to move up while we smoke him. Gotta get some damage done here. So that brings his shields down. Puts us in slot 2 where we like to be. And we're going to fry him for a couple of turns. Fry that crew of his. Put this buff back on. This gives us plus 25% offense and defense. So nice. So nice having a buff that does double duty like that. Oh, and his engine flared a little bit. It does what it says. Yep, plus 25% accuracy, plus 25% defense, which is really nice. Now we can add a little crit damage on top of that. The potential for crit damage, I should say. It just increases that a little bit. That should take the engine off. Yeah, reactor terminal goes off. We're still reactor lockdown, I guess I should say. We're gonna put another one on there. He's still got a lot of hull left, so we might as well burn him. So you could see how alternating buffs like this, we're doing okay. He only hit us the one time at the very beginning. And if we take a look at our ship, you can see what actually did damage. It got a little bit of damage to... Oh, it's hard to even see what we got damage to. We might do rushed patches and repair a couple of items that barely got hit. Repaired one component for 20%, so fry him up real good there. Crippling hit knocks out his engines. We never even had to board. Take his fuel. Can't take his cargo. There's no battle damage repair to done because rush patches handles it. We'll do the rough interrogation. Destroy. Orchestrated salvage gave us 35k. Leave. And then I'm just not feeling it here at this system. So what we have in our cargo bay is Cloxy and medical bays, and we need to take them somewhere. Where are we? We are in Serpent's Run, and we were taking them to Gaga Pass, so let's continue. And there's this. Catherine's Loop. We'll stop here. Pay our crew, heal a couple of people, Let's see who's leveling. Our sniper is leveling. He is... Get soldier up to 11. I got a crew dog. Let's see. New rumors. Blockading the system reroll card. I only have a couple of those, and we will have to do blockades at some point in time. Is there a good chance of patrolling something here that would help? You can see how fast some of those cards, like the one that gives you a pirate reward, refresh. So you might as well, when you stop at a system, make use of them. And if nothing happens, oh well. Pilot gained a level. Let's get... Got 2 people with forward thrusters, which is usually enough. 2 of those. One of those, what is this? Hyper whip jump. Yeah, I like to have those. Goggo pass. So this is the only problem, is that this run here is a lot longer than going to Minerva's Ring through Infinite Helix. Lot longer. Central Plaza, Rylan Gane. Citizens! Yes, today a new era has begun. So this is part of the main story. Kind of main story. The cool thing about this game is it treats all of the story stuff like kind of like real life. Like it's going to happen whether you become part of the story or not. So everything moves on its own timeline, and if you participate, you can maybe affect the outcome, but if you don't participate, things are going to move forward without you. It's not like the universe stops while you're off doing side quests. It continues on. We're going to sell these for 593. It's very nice. Starport Commander is here. You can recruit commanders from him. Does he have any good mission for us? Not really. He's got a spice forward. I don't want to. We're 5 hyperweight jumps to the sign corridor. I don't think so. We need to boogie on out of here. So we need to get back to our Cloxian Medical Bay people. So on our way out of here, what we're going to do... Surrender to looting. He doesn't care. That's on the way out. Let's see if we can get lucky over here at the farming land. We want to get Reichert up on our way out of here. New contact, pirate. So 2 chances at pirates. Slim chances, but hey, we got one. All right, and it's one of our guys, so we're protected by trade permit, even though we don't have anything. It's a Maklumnue, which is great. Struck a blow in conflict. That could potentially help. Our actions have added 13 to the conflict score for Reichart and a trade ban against Clan Mach, which is great. We lose 4 against Mach, but I don't care about that. So that affects that outcome. We lost our level 4 Maklumnue one a long time ago anyway, so I'm going to skip off the void here. And, oh, and there's a smuggler there. Okay. That hurts our hyperwave. And they're the first 2 off the board. I was thinking I might be able to get one of those. It's bounty hunter trick. We're going to skip off the void there. And now we're really damaged. Oh, crud. Okay. Now we're out of fuel. This is really risky. But we got the rep. We got 8 reps, so that's good. That was really risky to do. Kind of probably stupid. Let's go back over here. We'll repair and get out of here. It's down to minus 42 though. That's an improvement. Pay the crew. So to make money, what we need to do is keep ferrying Cloxian Medical Bays. Protected by trade permit because we have a trade permit with Zenrin, which is really nice. On the way out of here, what else do we have? There's an indie world here. Might be worthwhile to stop here. Award achieved. So successfully visited 100 new planets. What do they have for cargo? Raw spice, if we needed to take any somewhere. Remember that guy had that mission for 98 of them, and I was like, no. You know what I'm going to do? Oh, there's only 18 units. It doesn't matter. I thought maybe if I could get 100 units, I'd stow some, but forget it. This is the Kale Divide. Dragon Disc. Failed an intimidation test. We need our zealots to handle that kind of stuff. Repair one item there. Pretty easy. And now we're in the Dax Divide. See, so it's just a long way to go up through here to get back to here. But if you just try to go back to back, I don't think you can get rid of the Cloxian medical bays like that. I think I've tried before and the price ended up being really crummy. You got to wait a certain amount of time for that to be fixed, and I just don't know how long that time period is the bummer of it. It's going to orbit these guys. We've got up to plus 39. I just want to see if I can keep pushing that up a little bit, because Java is important. So we need to find somebody from Java who's going to sell us trade. Now remember that. Oh, and there's a nice one there. Let's see if we can get that one. Nope. Okay. All right, so we're going to go to contacts and we're going to say, is there anybody from Clan Java who will sell us? And it's still just the one guy 3 jumps away. And where is he? He's in the Hyperion Loop. Okay. We're going to continue forward to a person who wants to sell us rare trade goods. She's 980. Hers are not ready for 38 weeks. His are ready right now, and we have 14 rep with him. And his, we have -2 personal rep with him. So we have to improve our rep with him. Okay, let's go. We're in Monofisher. We're going to grab this. We're going to go over to Javet. Here's what we're going to do. Spice trader. Can we buy rare trade goods from you? We can. 100 units. We're going to purchase those. All right. So here's what we're going to do. Take a look at the universe here. The galaxy. Far Fallen Rim, we still have to go over for a mission. Fifth Divide probably doesn't have what we need, because these goods go to Luxury Pop and Tradeway. So Lux Pop and Tradeway. I don't think there's anything in the Fifth Divide, but let's look. Industrial, industrial, industrial. There's a Tradeway for a Reichart, but it probably has too high of a level. Has a high, yeah, Spice Capital. Trade Law is 3. Oh, that would be a good one if we could fix Reichart. We'd have to get trade with them, though. We have to have trade permit with them. We don't. So Zenrin Industrial. So it's Tradeway and Lux Pop. Brian's Belt doesn't have any of those. Cadrino Chaos. High Tech Industrial. Orbital. Orbital. High Tech Industrial. Refinery, farming. They don't have anything either. Now, there's one, I think, out in New Scout Chaos. There's a Alta Mesa Lux Pop. Maklumune Refinery. Maklumnue Orbital Station. Okay, it's not that one. Is it all the way down in Utherthala Rift? Nope, because that's Steel Song. Garrick Pillars, this might be it. Luxury Pop right there, but they have an 8 trade law. What's this? What are these again? 7 legality. Oh, bummer. Okay. So carrying these around might not be a good idea. Dark Cluster, what do they have? Javet System. See, they have a Lux Pop there with a 5 trade law. See, that's why I want the Java one. We gotta go get trade. Let's go to the Hyperion Loop. We got to get a trade permit from that guy, so we have to find out what his missions are. And maybe his mission will take us somewhere where we can drop these Cloxian bays off. Oh, smuggler. Okay. Blue, 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 purple. Let's attack. We need that intel. Unfortunately, this guy that we're going to talk to about a trade permit for Java, who we're going to have to do missions for, I think he only buys scientific intel. Scientific intel can only be gotten from exploring, so we may have to explore on the way. That may be the only way to really do it. He's firing at us. This is the type of ship that has carriers, but he hasn't dropped any on us yet. So I'm thinking maybe he doesn't have any. Nope, there they are. Okay. That's a carrier ship, so he was just waiting until we got closer. Alright, in that case, what I'm going to do is try to board him. And that might be a defensive one. You will fire at them just like you will fire at the ship, and most oftentimes you'll miss. What's he going to do? Is he going to try to... If he tries to do a boarding procedure, it just works like a debuff. It's not an actual boarding. The actual boarding is still a separate component. It's a separate action. So she says, I will cut you up, but first I will buff. I will cut you up. Doctor. Okay, who do you want to shoot? Machine Gun Kelly over here is at a 13. So now she doesn't have the initiative. That hurts you, doesn't it? Doc, why don't you buff her? Oh, you think you want to do that to my doctor, do you? 21s across the board. That's amazing. That's like a blackjack right there. Wow. That is stunning. Who gets to go next, actually? You do. Good, because you're the one I wanted to go. That was nice. Vector missile is near enough to strike. Okay, let's do that. Now we're at range 2. Let's not move in just yet. Let's do a little KFC and fry them. Oh, it was a bomber run. He hit us for 37. Okay. Oh, and he gets to move backwards. Well, lucky you. I can just shoot from here and board you again. And then your range change will go down. Yeah. Oh, why didn't you shoot that fool? Oh, you didn't quite get him. See if you can do it, Doc. With your fancy gun. Alright, sister. 2 and 1. Boy. Life is hard for them. That's basically sabotage. Let's do this. Okay, I still can't move forward. I mean, and shoot both weapons at the same time. I can move forward and shoot one weapon, but I don't want to do that. A Blackburn 9. Launch it. Yeah, you're going to have a hard time moving away there, bucko. Okay, now I can move. Let's do range change on him. Make it harder for him to move away. It's great when you're fighting these ships that'll only launch one at a time. There's a debuff called Knocked from the Void that'll knock one aircraft out of the sky. It's pretty awesome, but We don't have it yet. Oh, and he hit us with a 34 crit. You little turkey. In that case, what I'm going to do is, what do I have on my ship here? I got a ship debuff. So we'll get rid of buffs the ship, purges the ship of crippling effects. Let's do that. System flush. I'm not only going to be able to attack him like one more time with my weapons, so I'm going to have to win this now. Oh, and there's the captain. Well, here we go. Sister girl. Can you, by chance, kill that person? You got a really high initiative score. Very nice. Captain is just about dead. You can do it. Alright. Counter's over. The Void Engine, we don't have to do anything because the captain died. So we would have got the Void Engine that turn or the captain, one or the other. Rough Interrogation, Battle Damage Repair for that much. Used all of those. Orchestrated Salvage gave us 47k. So let's continue on. Cadrino. Chaos. And another one. Wow. Okay. Ooh, this one's a little closer. Wow. In that case, put up a little bit more defensive power here. You're gonna have a... I'm coming after you and you don't want to be got. I understand completely. Oh, and he's got more bombers, so we are going to advance very aggressively, keeping our defense up to prevent him from hitting us with any direct weapons he has. And we are going to board. We're not taking any turns off from boarding. We're just going to board. We can't afford to take any turns off from boarding. So let's do boarding. We got 2 of those in range. Yeah, because he just hit us with that one. And another 108. So we're already behind the 8 ball. We have more hull loss than he does. This is going to be tense. A tense situation. Alright, Pokemon. Drop her. I should have just left her. She had that morale break and had 0 initiative, so she can't do anything. So it's better if you just leave her for the next turn. Alright, my darling. Buff yourself and retreat 1 slot. And then you can just finish him off. Okay, range 2. Everybody move. We got not enough reactor points. These guys, you got 2 of these things on our bombing runs, which suck. So they will take your reactor points from me, but we don't care if we can move up 1 more slot. Yep, let's do some damage. He's gonna poop out some more ships next turn, so we have to be in a position to either hit them or take this ship out. Kill her. She didn't like that, did she? Dropped her. Oh really? You think you're gonna shoot at me? Try it now. This one costs 12 to use. This one retreats 1 slot. She's already used that. That moves her forward. That costs 12 to use, so just hit him with this. There we go. Oh my, darling. Can really hurt that character, can't you? Doc, just try to kill her. Enemy crew, and then let's do Throne Wrench. Now we're right up on it, where we can do plenty of damage here. What do I want to do? Knock its shields down. Oh, it's gonna hit us. I should have gone offense and defense. I forgot. That was lame. Okay. Oh, 2 snipers. Really? Alright. Well. Let's knife work them, boys and girls. Let's see if we can get him cut down. Almost. Kill him. Oh, he missed, but he morale broke, so that's good. He's going to take Vanishing Act, go backwards. Alright, darling. Kill that one. Good job. You're going to have a chance here to kill that one. Nice. They never got a chance to shoot. That's the way. We like it. Each of you loses an initiative point. 2 of them, actually. Now life is just going to be difficult for you. Enemy crew, and let's go for disarming sabotage. Okay. Uh-oh, not enough reactor points. -1, -1, -1. Okay, so all we can do is board, which is still the most important thing. So go with some defense here. As long as we can board. If we can't, then we're in a world of hurt. And then I need a buff that gives you reactor points. And I'm not actually sure that I have one of those right now, so I probably need to get one next time. Somebody appropriate levels up. You're done. You're almost done. Oh, and your morale broke. That's awesome. You're gonna poke her. You're gonna shoot her. Stabbed. Stunned. Life is wonderful. Okay, that's some more of his crew gone. And there's the Void Engine. 74% damaged. Whew, that was better. Okay. Rough Interrogation. Destroy. Salvage. 41k. We definitely need to stop and handle some business here. We got some wounded crew members. A little damage on our ship. Heal 20 crew members. Repair 8 items. That took a little while. 6 days. Okay. People who leveled up were the fighters. Usually that's what happens. Doctor. Swordsman. And a gunner who leveled up. Okay. Gunner. Let's see. Buffs ship with the ability to hit craft. That's a nice one to have. Let's go talk to our friend. I probably should have patrolled there while we were at it. So this is a Kadar. Okay. So what we want to do is come down here and talk to this bloke and see what he wants us to do. Get out of my face. See what he wants to do about missions so that we can buy a trade permit from him. Because it would be nice to sell the cargo there, but it's restricted by a trade permit. And he only buys scientific gear and we don't have any. So what's your missions? Increase my link. Okay, what's he got? One-way mission, 6 jumps to Dragon Disc. Or a one-way mission, and we need advanced electronics to the Nadella Vortex. Now, the Nadella Vortex is... Where is it? I thought it was down here somewhere, but apparently it's not. right there. It's way out on a rim, so way out on this leg, and we don't want to do that. So his best mission is going to be one way to Dragon Disc, which is over here, right there, on our way from Mono Fisher to go drop off at Gaga Pass some Cloxian medical base. So we'll take this. It would have been better if it was a better mission, but that's what it is. Let's see. Okay, so to get out of here, and you could drop him off here. This is also a possibility. I don't think we'll get paid very much, though. I'm not sure. This is a mining system. You sell the cargo here for a loss. See, so that would be bad. That would be bad. So what we're going to do is try to do a little Steel Song patrolling, but we're going to have to be careful with it, because we've got all these cargoed goods. Let's grab that one. Alright, let's patrol here. Powerful ship. We just want to get a couple points and then be on our way. Merchant ship, Smuggler. New contact introduction. Learn a new rumor about an abandoned orbital. So that's cool. That's one of the reasons I want to play an orbital playthrough sometime, is so that I can really make use of rumors, because there's a whole bunch of talents that deal with learning new rumors, and that's how you're going to make money, is to learn a bunch of rumors and then go salvage an orbital. Strike a blow in a conflict. Wow, 3 of them. So we got that. That's plus 13. We gain 7 rep with Steel Song. Death among the crew, but we do have a saving talent for it. I'm going to go, though. So what I'm going to do is head over to... We're going to go down here like this. We're going to go to... Actually, you know what? What's our timeline like to get to Gaga Pass? Dragon Disc could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, you'd have to go that way. Let's go to Dragon Disc, and then we'll drop off at Gaga Pass and come back. Let's do that. Let's do that, and we'll kind of patrol along the way. Get us one more drop off, which would be good. We need several. We need several more drop-offs of cashola. So yeah, somebody in the comments on like one of the most recent tutorials that I did for this game said that it's everything Elite Dangerous could have been, but of course it isn't. And that's where I come down on it too, is I would love to see a game like this in a fully 3D realized universe, you know. And there have been games that have tried, like the X series of games, which the last time I played it, it was X2 The Threat. It's now X4, and there's a bunch of DLC for it, it looks like. Somebody was asking me if I would do any tutorials on X4, and it was like, if somebody buys the game for me, otherwise no. I'm not gonna go buy that by myself to play it. And here's the only reason why. I have dozens and dozens of games to play. Lots of games to play. Lots of games I want to play for my own enjoyment, and a lot of games that I just want to play so I can put on this channel and make tutorials and guides for. For instance, one of those games is Distant World 2, which came out a while ago, and there are people who follow my channel, who follow me on Twitter, who are part of my Patreon, who want to see some guides and Let's Plays for that game. So I'd very much like to get that on channel. The other thing is, there's I'm going to make sure he doesn't go anywhere first. My channel is actually getting big enough now, and my presence is getting recognized on Twitter, such that companies are now sending me keys to games, which is simultaneously very cool. It's awesome to be recognized like that. But at the same time, that just means more games to play. And I am still not in a position where I can afford to do this as a full-time job. I wish, Lord, I wish I could. I wish I could do like Mortissimo Gaming does, you know, and just do this as a full-time gig. It would be awesome. But I can't. It doesn't pay enough. It would be so awesome to be full-time at doing nothing but this channel, and for people to send me keys and say, all right, I'm going to spend the next 3 days just playing this game, and if it's something I really want to do, I'm going to make some guides on it and let's plays and things like that. It'd be great, but it's just, it's not there yet. So I'm at that awkward stage where my channel is recognized enough that companies are sending me keys to games and Steam keys and stuff, but it's also at the point where I'm not personally making enough money from it that I can afford to go full time. So a lot of times I'm getting these keys and it's like, yeah, I can't give your game the attention it deserves. So that's one part, is not being able to give certain games the attention they deserve. And then part of the other bit of that is there are some people are sending me keys for games that I just don't want to play. For instance, I got contacted by one company about a game that on the surface looked really cool. I was really excited about it. I was like, oh yay. And then after a couple of email exchanges with them, it was almost like they were hiding this as a secret. It's a player versus player game. I was like, oh, yeah, if you follow me on Twitter or follow my channel at all, you know I hate those games. I don't want to have anything to do with those games. So, you know, that's it. That becomes kind of a waste of your time thinking you're going to get a key to a game that might be really cool, and it's like, nope, I don't want to touch that with a 10-foot long pole. Just trying to experiment with something here. So anyway, there are things that I really want to put on this channel, and it's just going to be a matter of trying to find the time to do it. The time and the effort to do it. So we can't shoot this guy anymore. We got to finish him off this way. But yeah, to get back to the original train of thought that I was thinking about was Elite Dangerous. That's a game that I was really, really hoping would be this game. Would be like this, but it's not. And I would really love to see a fully 3D realized version of a game like this, like Elite Dangerous, that just leaned hard into all of this stuff. I mean, which to be fair, we are kind of finally going to get that game, because the game, what is it? Hold on, what's the name of that game? Yeah, Starfield from Bethesda. I mean, that, you know, it's Fallout in space, basically. And just from the trailers on it, it looks like the kind of game I can't wait to play, because you're going to get to fly your ship, you're going to get to build your own ships, you're going to be able to put components together to make ships. So that's going to be really cool. And then at the same time, you know, there'll be some ship combat, and I assume you can do things like, you know, trading, or maybe it's just going to be just missions all over the galaxy. But that looks like a game that will at least scratch some of the itch that a game like this does. 21K that time, not much. This game just scratches all of those itches. It's just 2D graphics, you know. It's not graphically sophisticated, although it looks nice, and they've done a great job with UI. And again, this just goes to show you the quality of the Treese brothers' work, when you can go in here, like, and they have all of these filters and all these different ways to sort of, and all the search term stuff, and it's like, if I take that off, you know, You do stuff like that. I mean, they've done a great job with it, with your crew and being able to filter and sort and tag things with different stars. And they're really smart about their UI design, which is why you'd love to see a game like Elite Dangerous come from people like them. Yeah, I think they could make a fantastic game like that. Just be so awesome. Okay, so we're on the planet. We gotta do some exploring, and we don't want to deal with scavenger combat. Right off the way, let's blow our mission success and give us a 2 out of 5 chance to hopefully get it. Nope. Okay, that's usually what happens, but... Okay, Xeno combat or scavenger combat. What do you want to do? Replace a risk with a reward card. I don't want to fight Xenos. And we're gonna have to fight the scavengers. Scavengers are very, very difficult. And they have a shotgunner and a sniper. And they hit you right off the bat. Okay. She's not killed. She's gotta be. We have to kill her. We've got to do knife work for you. He decides to do vanishing act, thank goodness. This is going to give you 10 plus 25 doctor. This is going to give you 20 plus 25 doctor. And this is going to give you 36 plus 25 doctor and 2 initiative next turn. It costs 12 though. You're out for the rest of the turn. And you still are going to take bleeding damage. Oh man. Okay, let's all heal up. Nobody else is... They don't have any more initiative to blow. Okay. Let's do the same thing with you then. Let's hope we can get out of this. This is when you'd like to have the level, whatever it is, 6 or 7 armor. Don't want to shoot this guy. Everybody else is going to get to go before him. So if I can just flat out kill him, which I should be able to because this does so much more. Plus 50% armor piercing, plus 10% critical, causes 9 bleeding, knocks target back slot. Actually, killing her would be great. But, because then it would, if it doesn't kill her, it'd knock her back, and he can't shoot from that position. But I'm going to just try to outright kill him. Because then these people are going to get to go first. So, at 17, she can reduce them down to an initiative of 6. Each. Which is really good. She needs to heal. And he needs to heal himself as well. And then she's got a chance to kill this guy. It's going to cost her 12. She's going to at least kill him or stun him. Okay. And she miraculously misses. The miracle miss. Heal everybody. It takes a penalty and that's fine. Because I think we can just kill her. I'm going to penalize her. Take the penalty there to kill that person. Okay. And everybody came out of that more or less in a good position, which is good. Alright. Refills fuel tanks? Okay, that one actually worked. Refined resources. We'll have to come back here and pick those up later. More refined resources. Pirate combat. I don't want to deal with that. Scientific intel. Oh, rats. No, we get the mission success instead. So I guess we'll take that. Oh, and we have to do it twice here. This is a double thing. Okay. Week's loss can really suck, so I'm just going to get rid of that. Passed a doctor plus resiliency test. Pirate combat. Give me the mission success. There's 2 of them up there now. Yay. Okay. 60k for being paid for that. Lose a little bit with Clan Mock, which is not a big deal because of that. So we're here, and we want to go back to Gaga Pass to the luxury pot right here. 2 systems away. Go drop this off, make some more money. Put us at about 2.5 million. So it's been a long time since we've been to Minerva's Ring, so we're going to go over there next. We're going to go back to Mono Fisher, grab another shipment of Cloxian Medical Bays. If we can get out of here. Skip off the void. We need to make those people friendlier to us. Our hyperdrive just took some damage, but we'll repair it in the next system down here. We might try to do a little bit more patrolling with Rykart on the way out of here. Rykart. He's a smuggler. Bribe him to get out of there. Okay, crew, repair an item, sell for 593, 2.5 million. Okay. Does he have a better mission now? Oh no, he's got all of these. No more. Okay, spice hoard, yeah. That's hard to come up with that much refined spice, by the way. That's just difficult, so. We're at minus 42. We're going to try to patrol just a little bit. I think it's a pirate. It's a Steel Song pirate. We're empty. We're just going to surrender to looting. Nothing too entertaining there, but now we're in the 30s. 38. That's nice. I would like that pirate. I'll take the explorer ship though. Varied results. It was a pirate trap. Okay, surrender to looting. Smuggler. Military ship. Surrender to imprisonment. How? Yeah, we can get out of here. I don't have to skip off the void here and waste damage being done to my hyperdrive, although he may do damage to me when he hits me. Okay, we got out of there. That's good. Lost 3 reputation that we got to get back. Now we're in the negative 40s. Patrolling. Some of our crew members got damaged. If I don't get that, I was gonna say if I don't get that pirate faction, we're out of here. So, but then the 6 to 12s show up. Of course they do. All right. There we go. 8 rep. No more 6 to 12s. Okay, so not wonderful, but minus 33, and we walked into the system at minus 42. So. And now we can start bribing them. Or at least some of their ships. So we'll keep working on that. Is there somebody from Rykart? Banners, Dockmaster, Javet, Maklumnue, and Zenrin have all joined forces in a massive trade alliance. Okay, this changes things. Remember, we're trying to get the Javet trade because there's a couple of Javet systems over by Hyperion Loop and somewhere else where we could drop our stuff off. Well, now we're all joined in a trade alliance. So our trade permits with Maklumnue and our trade permit with Zenrin automatically make it so we can trade with Javet. We have a limited amount of time to make use of this. So what we're going to do is immediately go to these guys. Now we're going to take one quick look through this list too. I always want to keep an eye on, you can see it's Kong and Locust for these people. And these are all at Brian's Belt, which is our home system. Kafang, Royal Jelly, Cloxian Medical Base. Okay, you want to keep an eye and see, who's this? This is also Cloxian Medical Base where? In Mono Fisher? Good. Cloxian Medical Base in Mono Fisher. We don't have faction with these people, but now instead of having 3 of them, we have like 5 of them. Those are Privia Blooms. So I'm still looking for the ones that are called like Iridentalium or something like that. They're the best thing to buy and sell. But now we have 5 of these people. We have rep with her. So let's go that. They're all in Mono Fisher. And this is what you see in this default system that you start the game with, is like there'll be a bunch of people in one system, and it's always that way from my experience. So this is great. This is going to be fun because now the trade alliance is in our favor. There's at least 2 Javet systems close by that we can sell to. So what it means is, I think one of those Javits systems was here in Dark Cluster. It was either in Dark Cluster or Cadrino Chaos. Clan Javits system here. This is, nope, that's a farming one. Was it Garrett Pillars? Nope. There's one Javits system there. Lux pop right here, and they have a 5 trade law. So there's one here in Dark Cluster. There's one in Hyperion Loop. So this is 1, 2, 3, 3 jumps away, 1, 2, 3 jumps away from Mono Fisher, and then this is 2 jumps away, but it feels longer because of how long Infinite Helix and Minerva's Ring are. So we can just go ping, 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 like a ping pong ball between those 3 systems while this trade thing is in effect. Well, this trade alliance is in effect. So this is going to be great for next episode. We are just going to, oh man, we should be able to make a lot of money. I think we're in pretty good position here. And we're going to end this episode with this little attack. And the thing is, we have been making intel this whole time because we keep attacking the indies. So this has actually been, it's going to work out for us because we just, as we saw, we just acquired 2 more Cloxian Medical Bay contacts, but we don't have any personal reputation with them. So in order to buy and sell the Cloxian Medical Bays, in order to buy them from them, we're going to need to establish reputation with them as fast as possible, and that's where the intel comes in. And our intel is going to make it much better for us. So that's going to be wonderful. Turn 4, range 2, let's blank this guy. These are tiny ships. You can crush their hull really fast, so I'm of the mind that on this particular ship, the best thing to do is just run up and do like 3 or 4 boardings on it, because you can see we're already got it halfway down, and we don't want to kill it. We need to board it, so let's do that and put a defense on. Not that he's going to shoot anything at us, but he's still got a lance. So 1 at a time, and we'll keep frying him with the radiation. So this would be a good way to end the episode. I'm so excited for the next episode, though. I want to see how much money I can make in a short amount of time. I want to see if we can buy the next ship. That's the big deal. If we can buy the ship that we will then go through the rest of the game with. And I want to start stockpiling medical supplies and try to do that part of the game. Because when the pox plague shows up, it can be a lot of fun to have a bunch of medical supplies ready to go and go around the galaxy trying to save people. Let's do that. Captain suffered a fatal wound when we did that skill, so that was really cool. Alright, we can loot their cargo, and it should be stuff that's pretty easy to get rid of. We don't need the battle damage repair. We're going to rough interrogation. Orchestrated salvage gives us 32k. And is there an independent system close by where we can drop off these goods? No. Okay. We were just stopping to get gas, so we'll see if we can sell any of this. They're both legal, so we're going to sell them because we got to be able to buy the medical bays, which is great. Get levels from that. Soldier. A doctor. So one of our doctors has leveled up, one of our regular crew doctors. And if the ship's medical rating exceeds the zone's economy rating, free medical care to the citizenry gains rep up to medical rating, but max 10 with diminishing returns above 40. This is a really cool thing. Now, our ship has a very low medical rating. It's got a 0 because we don't have a medical suite in here. But on our next ship, we're going to have it. So I don't know how long it takes this guy to make levels. He's character level 11. I'd kind of like to just get that talent now so we have it for when we need it. It's nice to have this one when we're defeating a ship. We gain, we heal 3 crew up to medical rating ×3 or the ship's medical facilities. Each patient gains 10 plus doctor skill and hit points. So we need the medical bay. Treat wounded, which, you know, during ship battle is nice. I'm going to grab this, though, because our next ship will have a medical bay. And we'll have a pretty high medical rating because we'll have a medical bay and ex-doctors. So let's get over here and buy the next full cargo. And one of the things that can often happen in this situation is right around this time in the game, I'll get enough money to actually go buy the ship and swap over a certain amount of components. And then it's going to be in dry dock for a while. So we might be able to do that next episode. This is going to be close. This isn't going to be easy. But let's go kill this guy too. We still got some time in this episode. We might as well go do it. They keep throwing independence at us, so what else are we supposed to do? I'm gonna load up on defense, actually. Because these dragoons... And you can see the numbers when they shoot at you. At any point in time, you can go into the log and see this. And you'll see Dragoon Cruiser fired torpedo rolled a 45 versus our 94. So we don't, I mean, with those buffs, we don't have to worry about it. Firing confirmed. Let's make sure we can hit him, though. He's going to try to twitch surge and maybe put us at 1. He's going to try to do some boardings. Is he going to get all the way to run? Nope, he's going to stay at 2, which is good. We're going to try to fry him with this. He's got a lot of hull points because he's a Dragoon Cruiser. So, and now he's realizing he might be outmatched. So we're going to take his shields down. And keep pounding away here. Might use 2 reactor lockdowns and then start boarding. He should lose a lot of crew between now and then, which would be good. Okay, reactor lockdown again because we've only taken off a quarter of his hull. Every time we smack him like that, we're doing extra crew damage, which is awesome. Okay, let's do... He's got 12% shield. Let's do this. We haven't done this yet. Buff ship with 25% accuracy, plus 20 to hit craft, plus 40% standard damage. It just takes you minus 25% defense and minus 15% armor. This will do some extra damage. Just makes us more vulnerable. Oh, yes. Mammy. Smack you down. Okay, we're going to do this. And as soon as reactor lockdown comes off, we're going to move forward and start boarding. Thumping them. Thumping, thumping. Oh, we knocked out their engines. Nice. So we didn't even have to do any boardings. Great. Take his fuel. What's he got for cargo? We're about to roll into a system and go buy a bunch of clocks in medical bays, so I'm not going to worry about it. Rough interrogation is over. Destroyer orchestrated salvage gave us 47k, which is really nice. We're about to go buy. We're in Mono Fisher, so... Wait a minute. Okay, land. Because we're going right there. We didn't have to land there. So this. Okay. So we're going to go here. There she is. We're going to buy her rare trade goods. Boom. Next episode, we will start making the big run. We're going to see how many of these runs we can make in a row. How much money we can get built up. We'll probably actually go buy the ship next episode. So, folks, thanks for hanging out with me. As always, if you dig it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Leave questions and comments down below. I'll see you next time. And for those of you who stick around to the end like this, if there's any particular type of run you want to see through this game, like an orbital salvage run, which I've never done, let me know. I think it'd be fun to hear your suggestions. See you all next time. Happy gaming.